audience. All right, guys, welcome. This is a Vinyasa flow with a peak pose of half moon. I'm Emily Peterson. You are in my studio, quote unquote. You're always safe here. So if you have, at any point don't feel safe in a pose or doing something that I cue, come out of it and do something that makes you feel safe and grounded. Take your breaks, drink your water when it feels right in your body. And I'm merely a guide, and you're just here to hang with me. So, beginning posture today, let's start in child's pose. So, big toes to touch, knees as wide as feels comfortable. Mine usually go to the outside of the mat. Walk your hands up towards the top of the mat and rest your forehead on the ground. If you have another beginning posture that you like better than this, please feel free to take that now. And wherever you are, just begin to settle into your practice. Just begin to draw your awareness into your body and become aware of those inhales and your exhales. Nothing to change here, nothing to judge or attach any attachment to. Just arriving on your mat and taking a nice couple rounds of big, deep belly breaths. Big inhale through your nose, fill up your belly, feel your back expand and your belly drop between your thighs. Big open mouth exhale, let it all go. Good, one more, just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Allow your breath to just become normal and spontaneous again. And move your awareness from just your breath back to your body and the weight of your body as it is held by the mat or the ground below you. Become aware of the points of your body that are pressing into the ground. If you're in child's pose, palms, forearms, elbows, forehead, knees, shins, feet. If you're on your belly or on your back, the whole back side of the body or the whole front side of the body. Take a big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth exhale. Good. Reseal your lips. And for the remainder of the practice, if it feels right in your body, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. An option to layer onto this practice is with our Ujjayi Pranayama breath. So you inhale without anything, any constriction. So nice clear breath through the nose. And then as you exhale, closing the aperture of the throat or constricting those muscles, adding texture to your breath. Almost as if you're fogging up glass on a mirror. So again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose with that texture, making your breath audible. This breath is available to you to contain the heat inside your body as we work and to keep your mind focused on your breath because you can actually hear it. If at any time you get too hot or this breath becomes too encumbersome, a big open mouth exhale will clear out any heat and help you kind of reset. Allow yourself to make any adjustments to get fully comfortable here in your beginning posture. I've been focusing these classes on these spiritual as fuck cards, and today's is accept the good in your life and know you are a fucking delight. So take a big breath in and a big breath out, knowing that you're a fucking delight. On the back of the card, it reads, once you notice the good shit going in your life, more good shit starts happening. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a little nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it, and it grows and it grows. Goodness is just like that. So as we move through practice, just take little nuggets of goodness that you pick up in each pose and just bring them with you all the way through the end of practice and through the end of your day. Getting ready to move here, yogis, take another big breath in through your nose. Feel the expansion in your low back. Big open mouth exhale. Child's pose. Draw your palms underneath your shoulders. Gently press yourself up to a tabletop. Palms, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Nice neutral back. Gaze is to the middle of your hands. Take a big inhale here. Option to keep your toes tucked or press the tops of your feet firmly on the ground. So big inhale, big exhale. On your next inhale, drop your belly. Tilt your tailbone back so it's facing the back wall behind you. And inhale, lift your gaze, collarbones open, cow pose. Good. Exhale, cat pose. Press through your hands, press through your shoulders. Gaze goes toward your thighs or your navel. Cat pose. Big back arched. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Matching this movement to your breath. Inhaling on the full cow. Good. Exhaling on the full cat. Roll through 2 rounds with your breath and your movements. Taking any other movements like barrel rolls, wagging the tail from side to side. Whatever feels good in your body as we get the spine warmed up here. Once you're done, come back to that neutral spine. Don't allow your sternum to hang towards the floor. Really engage through those shoulders and bring your chest between your shoulders. Not so much like your cat backing, but just nice and active, pressing through. Careful of locking out your elbows. Press into your thumb and your pointer finger with your wide fingers on the floor to alleviate any pain from the heel of your hand. Good. Take another inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot back, pressing into the toes and the ball mount of your foot. A little micro bend in that right knee, and just some gentle bouncing just to wake up the back of the leg. Maybe even waking up your shoulders, waking up your wrists. Come to find some stillness and just press that right heel back to the back edge of your mat. Good. Inhale, lift your right heel up towards the ceiling, squeeze your right glute. Leg is lifted parallel to the ground. Drop your right hip in line with your left. Good. Inhale, bring that left arm bicep by ear parallel to the ground below you. Swimmer's pose, take a big inhale, reach your heel back, reach your fingers forward. And then as you exhale, bring your elbow to knee and knee to tap underneath you. Inhale, reach, arm lengthens, leg lengthens. Exhale, tap underneath you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap, really think about pulling that up into your belly. Good, inhale, lengthen and stay. As you exhale, start to move your arm and your leg away from center line, so almost like out to a diagonal. And then inhale back to midline. Exhale, bring diagonally. Leg and arm goes outside of your mat. Inhale back to the center line. Good, final one, inhale. Exhale, arm and leg diagonal. Keep that balance, good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, place your left hand under your face. Turn your left foot out to the side. Inhale, right hand up, supported side plank. So your left knee is underneath your hips, left hand is bracing you. And then the right foot is long down the mat, right arm reaches. Really think about lifting your right side body up towards the ceiling. Good, on your next inhale, lift that right leg parallel and flex your right foot. Stacking your shoulders, everything as if you are in between 2 panes of glass. If this is too much, you can lower that right leg. Just sitting here in supported half moon. So this is the posture you'll be taking later in class on balancing on that left or right leg. Gaze comes down towards your left hand. Take a big breath. Good, exhale, release your right leg down, fingertips come down, and then make a big half moon, sweeping your fingers from the top of the mat all the way to the back of the mat. Place your right hand kind of around where your knee is, and then inhale your left hand high. Flex your right foot back. Gate pose. Good. Maybe a couple little adjustments. Think about really opening that chest, stacking left shoulder on top of right. Inhale, look up. Good. Exhale, release that left hand down. And then again, a big half moon sweep to the front of the mat, back to that side plank, supported side plank. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fingers come down, half moon sweep, back to gate pose. Right hand is grounded, left hand is up. Good. Exhale, sweep back to side plank. Good. And then as you exhale this time, just release your right arm towards the front of the mat for a nice little right side body stretch. Planting the right foot into the mat, creating lots of distance between left shoulder and right hip. Good. As you exhale, bring your fingers back down. Do that half moon sweep, but just come to the center. Square up with your hips. Bring your foot here to a 90-degree bend. Your toes are pointing out. And then walk your fingertips a few inches in front of you as if you were going into child's pose. Tuck your back left toe. Take a big inhale, pull your chest forward as if in cow pose. And then as you exhale, send your hips back towards your left heel. And you should just feel a little bit of engagement, a little bit of sensation in that right leg. If not, just bring that right heel a little bit closer. Inhale, flow up, come back, bring that chest, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, send your hips back. Good. Final one, inhale up. Exhale, send your hips back. I'll show you what it looks like from the side here. Good. As you inhale, coming back up. Exhale, walk yourself back to the top of the mat. Bring yourself back to a nice neutral tabletop and just flow through a couple cat-cows. And then come to find stillness in that tabletop. Bring your awareness back to your body. How do you feel? How does your body feel balanced as you just moved through that right side? Take another inhale. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back long, pressing into the toes and the ball mount of the foot. Just gentle bounce front and back. Come to find stillness. Inhale, lift that left heel up towards the ceiling. Left leg is long, parallel with the mat below it. Check in, see if your left hip is lifted up. Bring it down in line with your right. Left heel is up, left toes are down. Good. Inhale, bring that right arm up, bicep by ear, parallel to the mat below you. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath you. Give it a tap. Pull up into your belly. Inhale, reach. Kick your heel back. Fingers reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee and hold. Really pull up into that belly. Inhale, lengthen. And then on the exhale, bring your arm and leg out diagonally. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring those arms out diagonally. Feel that engagement. Belly draws up. One more. Inhale, straight. Exhale, out diagonally. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, plant your right hand under your face. Turn that body, kick your right foot out to the side. Inhale, left arm up, supported side plank. So again, same thing as if you're in between two panes of glass. You really want to tuck your tailbone down towards your heel, your left heel. Good. No lockout in that right elbow. A little bit of water there. Take another inhale, reach. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, lift that left leg up, flex your left foot. Finding that supported half moon. Gaze can go up towards your fingers or down towards your planted left hand. Take another inhale here. Exhale, release your left foot to the mat. Half moon, swipe those fingers down towards your feet. Plant your left hand in front of your left knee. Reach right arm up, gate pose. Flex your left feet, flex your left foot, toes towards your shin. Good. Exhale, drop that right arm, sweep hands around, come to find side plank. Exhale, drop your left fingers down, half moon sweep. Left hand plants, right arm reaches, gate pose. Good. Exhale, sweep those hands around. Side plank, supported. Good. Exhale. Come to center this time again. So center off with your hips. Bring your fingertips forward a little bit as if you're going into child's pose. I like to tent my fingers up. Take a big inhale. Bend that left knee 90 degrees, heel underneath your knee. Bring your chest forward. Exhale, send your hips back towards your heel. Little inner leg stretch. Inhale, come up. Exhale, send your hips back. Just a little flow, matching rhythm to breath. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale. Send those hips back. Good. Inhale, coming up. As you exhale, walk your hands back to the front of the mat, tabletop, a couple of cats, cows. Come back to that neutral spine. Place your left hand underneath your face. Inhale your right fingertips up. Roll that wrist around. Bend your elbow to open up that shoulder a little bit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flowing, thread the needle. So twist and thread your right arm underneath your left. Exhale, press into your left palm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. Option to find stillness here if that's what you prefer, but we're just going to flow a little bit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. And now this time stay. Allow your right shoulder and the right side of your head to melt into the mat. Press into your left palm to stack your left shoulder over your right. Any modifications here you like to take, please take them. I just like keeping it simple, focusing on the twist. Take a big inhale. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, press into your palm, the left palm. Sweep your right arm up. Roll out that wrist. Bend your elbow to open up that shoulder. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, plant your right hand back down, tabletop. This time, right hand under your face. Inhale, left arm up. Roll that wrist out. Bend at your elbow to open that shoulder. Inhale, reach up, flowing thread the needle. Exhale, left arm goes under right. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, left arm under right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, under right. This time, stay. Allow your left shoulder, left side of the head to melt into the mat. Really think about stacking your shoulders, pulling your right lung back to the wall behind you. Gentle with the pressure you put into the neck. Any modifications here are good. Take a big inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, press into that right palm. Inhale, left fingertips up. Roll that wrist out. Bend that elbow, open up your shoulder. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come back to tabletop. Good. Taking a child's pose, let's keep our knees a little bit closer together and just send your hips back, toes to touch, big toes to touch. Your knees are just not as wide. So keep your knees a little bit closer. Fingertips walk up, forehead melts. If you are like, oh, hell no, my hips are not about this close knee child's pose, just take them wider. Take a big breath. Open mouth, exhale. Taking a moment here as we are grounded to connect to a mantra or to an intention for the class. Think about it as something to think of if your mind starts to wander or if maybe you start to give up, something to just bring you through. So again, I'm focusing on knowing that I'm a fucking delight and all the little pieces of goodness are like little pieces of poop. I'm going to keep collecting them, rolling them up and to have one big glob of goodness. So I'm a fucking delight is my mantra. I am safe. I am worthy. I am enough are really great ones too. Anything that comes to mind, bring that into the very forefront of your mind. Take a big inhale, fill up your belly, feel it press against your thighs, expansion in the back. Big open mouth exhale, let it go. Good, reseal those lips. Inhale, come back up, tabletop. Walk your hands, or no, keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Step one foot back long, and then the next foot back long. Find yourself into a high plank pose. If this is not serving you, you can always drop to your knees, just protecting that low back, drawing your belly in. Water in your elbows, press through your heels. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, just send your hips up and back for the first down dog of class here. Big bend in your knees. Option to pedal out your heels by bending one knee and sending the opposite heel towards the mat. Any other things that help you get into your down dog, finding your feet about hip width distance, big generous bend in your knees. Hips are tracking up towards the ceiling, but then back towards the wall behind you. Spine is nice and long. Shoulders are away from ears. Peeking up at your hands, fingers are wide, pressing into the thumb and the pointer finger. Elbows have a little water, a little bend in them. And you are in downward facing dog. Press slightly into your palms, bring your chest towards your thighs. Take a big inhale, lift up onto your toes. And then as you exhale, just gently release your heels to the mat or as close as you can. Inhale, slowly roll back up to that high plank, thinking about like the shape a whip takes. Inhale, exhale, send your hips back, bend your knees. Just a couple of these. Think about starting that movement in the hips and it rolling all the way up into the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, bend your knees, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend your knees, send your hips up and back. Good, 2 more. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Bend your knees, send your hips up and back. Exhale, inhale, roll forward. Good, exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to see your hands. Exhale, step your right foot forward and then your left, or take a couple baby steps to the top, forward fold. I like my feet to be close, big toes to touch a few inches between my heels, forward fold. Bend in those knees, belly towards your thighs, crown of your head hangs, gaze behind through your legs. On the inhale, bring your chest parallel to the mat below you, fingertips draw to your shins, or maybe even a couple blocks or tented fingers on the mat. Just really focusing here on this halfway lift to be parallel with the mat below you. And then your shoulders are drawing together behind you and then down towards your hips. Good. Take a big inhale here. Chest pulls forward like in cow. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise to stand. Shoulders and head are the last to arrive at the top. Palms are by your side facing forward. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, settle. A couple sun salutations to get us warmed up. Inhale, reach up overhead, upward salute, stopping here. Palms facing one another, thumbs pointing behind you, biceps in line with ears. Gaze can be up towards your palms or it can just be out on the horizon in front of you. Lift up all of your toes, spread them really, really wide, and then release them down. Tuck your tailbone towards your heel slightly and relax your shoulders down. Take an inhale, reach up, upward salute. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge at your waist, fold, forward fold. Inhale, come back up for that halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with that right leg, step back with that left leg, high plank. Option here for chaturanga or meet us in down dog. For chaturanga, inhale, press through your toes. Exhale, drawing your elbows behind you, lower to halfway or all the way to your belly. Inhale for cobra, leaving your belly and hips and legs on the floor. Or inhale for up dog, lifting your hips, thighs, knees, and shins off the mat. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Hell yes. Take a big inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Inhale, look to see your hands. Exhale, step up with that left foot this time and then right to follow. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, fingertips to shins, shoulders down and away. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up with a bend in those knees. Coming to stand at mountain pose, palms down along your sides. Exhale once you reach the top. Inhale, reach up, upward salute. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with that left foot, and then that right, high plank, meet us in down dog or chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, send your hips back, downward facing dog. All right, yogis, let's get into our work here today. Take a big inhale to prepare. Big exhale to settle. Inhale, right heel high, three-legged down dog. Stopping here, making sure our hips and shoulders are equally in line with one another. Right heel is up towards the ceiling, right toes are down towards the floor. Inhale, lift that right heel just a centimeter up higher. As you exhale, bring your right knee to right elbow. Hold there. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knee towards your wrist. Inhale, draw back up towards your elbow. Exhale, send your right heel along behind you, three-legged down dog. Take a big inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach your heel back. Exhale, draw right knee to right elbow. Give it a tap. Lower that knee down to your wrist. Inhale, draw it back up. Exhale, send your heel back down, or three-legged down dog. Inhale here, reach your leg back. Exhale, step it through, plant it between your two hands. Drop your back left heel to the floor. Inhale, rise up, arms come to a T, warrior two. Left heel is dropping towards the bottom right corner of the mat, and your left toes are pointing up towards the upper left-hand corner. Your hips are squared off to the left side of the mat. Nice bend in that right knee, close to 90 degrees. If you feel like you're reaching over your toes, draw your hips back over draw your shoulders back over your hips. Take a big breath. Exhale, settle in, warrior two, powerful pose. There's some goodness here to know how strong you are, to know how far you've come. Take an inhale, straighten that front right leg. Exhale, fall back into that right knee bend. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Keep that knee pushing to the outside pinky edge of your foot. Take an inhale. Settle for your exhale. Inhale, start to reach those right fingertips forward. On the exhale, release your right elbow to your right thigh, left fingertips reach up, extended side angle. Option to stay here with that right knee on your right elbow. If you have a block, you can bring that block on any setting to the inside of that right leg. Prop that hand up there. Stacking left shoulder over right. Really still dropping into those warrior legs, keeping a nice bend in that front leg. You got this. One more breath. One more exhale. Good. Slowly on the inhale, straighten that right leg, still keeping a little micro bend in it. Hand stays on the block next to your foot or it comes to your shin. Triangle pose. So think about just taking that right knee bend, straightening it up, and really pushing through that left hip. Good. Take a big breath. Micro bend in that right knee. Good. Take another inhale, reach. Exhale, come to bend that right knee. Hands frame the front foot. Back left heel pops up into like a crescent lunge foot. Inhale, sweep your arms up, high lunge. Crescent lunge. Bend that left knee just a little bit. Squeeze your left glute. Reactivate that left leg. Good. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, airplane your arms. Start to lay your belly onto your thigh. Good. Inhale, come back up, high lunge. Exhale, lay your belly towards your thigh. Airplane arms, palms down, thumbs out. Good. Inhale, lengthen and prepare. Exhale, airplane your arms. Bend into that right knee. Whoa. And then start to lift off for airplane pose. So press into your right leg. Lift that left leg parallel to the mat below you. Option, if you have a couple blocks or a chair around you, use that to help keep your chest lifted. Really think about pressing into that standing toe, that right toe. Flex your back left heel. Inhale. Good. Stay for your exhale. You got this. Inhale, slowly come back. Lower that left leg down. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, plant your hands around your right foot. Step it back. Option here for chaturanga or meet us in down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo, take a breath, yogis. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment just to draw your awareness back to your body. See how your right side feels in comparison to your left. No judgment, no attachment. Pulling out that goodness, holding on to it as we move into our next side. Take an inhale to prepare. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, draw your left knee to your left wrist. Inhale, draw it up to your left elbow. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, left leg long, three-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Give it, or left knee, left, right wrist. Inhale, draw it up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, kick that left leg long back, three-legged down dog. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, step that left leg between your planted hands. And then inhale, coming up to warrior two, drop your back right heel, arms to a T, shoulders over those hips, bending in any degree to that front knee. Checking in with alignment, front foot, that heel should intersect your back arch. So anything to accommodate that alignment. If you feel like your hips need more space, you can just go heel to heel alignment. Take a big breath. Exhale, settle in. Left knee tracks to that pinky edge. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, bend back in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend back in. Keep those shoulders over your hips. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend back in. Good. Inhale, start to reach those left fingertips past your toes. Exhale, release left elbow, left thigh. Right arm reaches up, extended side angle. Again, any block on any setting on the inside of that left foot is perfect. Really think about taking your hips and pointing them down towards your right heel. You're in between two panes of glass. Really stack those shoulders. Draw your right lung back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay. Good. Inhale, start to slowly straighten out that front left leg, coming into triangle pose. So nothing really has to change besides just straightening that left leg and kicking back into that right hip. Hands can stay on your shin. They can come up to the floor. They can come to a block, wherever you feel most supported. Take a big breath. Look down at those left toes. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, reach that right arm up. As you exhale, come to plant your hands around your front left foot. Pop your back right heel up. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. A quick little soften in that right knee. Squeeze your right glute. Reactivate your right leg. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, airplane your arms, swing back, belly comes towards thigh, palms down, thumbs out. Inhale, come back up, high lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. All right, you know where we're going. Inhale, reach up and prepare. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. Whoa, bend into that left knee and really get a little bit of a lift off here. You can always walk those back toes in and then start to come up for airplane pose that way. Really think about pushing into your whole left foot. Big toe presses into the mat, right hip comes down. Again, maybe you have blocks or a chair in front of you to prop, holy moly, your fingers up on. You can do this. Find a point that isn't moving below you and focus on it. Right heel up, right toes down. Take a big breath. As you exhale, whoa, drop that back right foot. Inhale, fingers up, high lunge. Exhale, plant your hands around your left foot. Step that left foot back, high plank. Meet us in down dog or take a chaturanga. Inhale forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for cobra, up dog. Exhale, send your hips back, downward facing dog. Oh my gosh, ladies, good freaking job. You guys got this. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Take a moment here to see how you feel now that you've done both sides. And we're going to go through matching one movement to one breath. Remember those little nuggets of goodness in each pose. Take them with you as you flow. And definitely don't hold on to anything that you're passing judgment on or attaching to. All right, another big inhale. Big exhale. All right. Inhale, right heel high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, right knee, right wrist. Inhale, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, right heel back. Three-legged down dog. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee, left wrist. Inhale, right knee to left elbow. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step that right foot through, plant your hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale into warrior two. Stay here for just one breath. Settle for your exhale. Inhale, reach your right fingertips forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reach, straighten that left leg. Good. Exhale, come to that low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms. Good. Inhale, come up. Airplane your arms. You know where we're going. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale, come into airplane pose. You got this. Holding here, listening to your body. Hands come to your hips. Feel how they're squared to the bottom. As we breathe here, we're going to open into half moon. So right fingertips can come to the mat or maybe a block. Left hand comes to your hip, and then slowly start to stack your left hip on top of your right, left shoulder on top of your right, whole left body on top of right. Hand can stay at hip or reach up into the ceiling. You can keep your right hand grounded, or you can hover it. Holy shit, this is hard as fuck today. Take a big inhale here in half moon. Stay, holy moly, for your exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Exhale, set that left foot back. Frame your right foot with your hands. Step back, chaturanga, or meet us in down dog. Inhale forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Whoo, rowdy, half moon. Take a big inhale. Settle into your exhale. Next side. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Inhale, draw up, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, send your left heel back, three-legged down dog. Inhale, reach your left heel back. Exhale, left knee, left right wrist. Inhale, draw that knee up to your elbow. Exhale, kick your left heel back, three-legged down dog. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, come up to warrior two. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach your left fingertips forward. Exhale, release, extended side angle. Inhale, straighten that front left leg. Come into triangle. Inhale, come to that low lunge. Pop your right heel up. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Reach up. Exhale, airplane your arms, belly to thigh. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, belly to thigh. All right, you know where we're going. Inhale, reach up. You can do this. Exhale, launch into airplane pose. Arms long down your sides, maybe connected to a block under your chest. Keep that right heel lifted. Hands come to hips. Left fingertips come to find a block or the floor. And then start to stack the right side of the body, onto the left. Keeping your bottom foot, holy shit, pointing forward, pressing into that big toe, flexing your lifted foot. Reach arms up, right arm reaches. Hover your bottom fingers. Whoa! You can do this. If you fall out, that's okay. Come right back in. Keep trying. One more breath. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower that right leg. Plant your hands around your left foot. Step that shit back. Chaturanga flow, or meet us in down dog. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, send your hips back, downward facing dog. Woo, that turned into a little more of a burner than I thought it would. Take a big inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Good. Inhale, reach your right heel up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it between your hands. And then just walk your fingertips to the left side of your mat for wide-legged forward fold. So shoulders over your wrist for now. Take a big inhale, come into a little halfway lift. Toes are pointed in, heels are pressed out. As you exhale, just slowly release the crown of your head towards the mat. Option here, turn to the side so you can see. Option here is you're in down or wide-legged forward fold. To just simply walk your hands out in front of you, plant your palms, press, send your hips back in a wide-legged downward facing dog. I really love the grounding this does for my whole foot. Nice and wide, lots of space. Options for inversions, headstands. Wherever you are, just take a couple breaths, wherever is going to feel most comfortable. Not allowing for any judgment on our flow. Just reminding to take the good poop nuggets with us. If your feet are upside down or if your feet are in the air, mindfully bring them back down to the mat, back down to earth. Wide-legged forward folds. Walk those palms back underneath your shoulders. Take a big inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale. Walk towards the top of the mat. On the inhale, just come up for a little, what is this called? Standing split. Left heel is lifted. Hands are planted on the mat, making a triangle with your right foot. Just a little inversion. Exhale, release your left foot next to your right. Good. Now take that right foot, step it back long, low lunge with your left foot forward this time. Exhale, walk off to the right side of the mat, toes in, heels out. Wide-legged forward fold again. If you are like, this is lame, feel free to take a posture of your choice. If you did the wide-legged downward facing dog on the other side, maybe we try for a headstand or inversion on this side. Take your time. Do what your body is calling for. Be mindful of your movements. Take a couple more breaths wherever you've decided to be. Maybe you finish this one off with a few twists. Plant your hand below you, left or right arm reaches up. Wherever you are, bring those fingertips underneath your shoulders. Take a big inhale for a halfway lift. And then as you exhale, come to walk your hands to the front of the mat. On the inhale, lift your right leg, coming into a standing split. Hands are on the ground or blocked, and then your left foot makes a triangle. Take an inhale, squeeze your right heel high. Exhale, release next to your left, fold forward. And then just slowly, you guys, release your hips down to the mat and come to have a seat. Whew. We're just going to run into a little bit of ab work before we wrap this baby up. So plant the soles of your feet on the mat, slowly and mindfully. Release your back to the mat. Really resisting gravity on the way down, and think about really curling your sacrum, your low back. Whew, there we go. Upper back, shoulders. Taking your time getting here. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and then release the soles of your feet towards your glutes. Good. Hands come behind your head. Take a big inhale. Find a spot on the ceiling above you. And then as you exhale, just lift your chest up. Hands can stay behind your head if you want a little support, or you can bring your arms long down sides. Take your gaze from the ceiling above you and draw it towards your navel. And really think about pressing your low back all the way through your mat, like punching a hole through the ground. So your shoulders are lifted. This is ab work right now. So take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Good. Bring your knees over your hips. Bend into them. Keep that low back pressed into the mat. Good. Hands come back behind your head. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Keep them there. Inhale to center. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale. Think about looking over to your left elbow. And then think about looking over to your right elbow. If you want to add some movement, bringing the opposite leg long. 10 more bicycles. If at any point your low back leaves that mat, keep your knees closer to your chest. You got this. And 5. Oh, and 4. You got it. And 3. And 2. Holy moly. And 1. Release back. Rock your head from side to side. Ooh, feel how powerfully engaged your belly is. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one more squeeze. Good. Release back. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Lift your shoulders off of the mat. This time, you're going to reach around to the outside of your leg. So starting on your right leg, your outside hand is going to come to your ankle and your inside hand is going to come to your knee. So you're lifted up. You're going to think inhale, exhale, exhale. So 2, like tap, tap. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Left leg can go, right leg can go long or opposite. So inhale through center, exhale, bring that knee into your chest. 2 exhales. Inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Relax that head back. Oh my goodness, rock it from side to side. When you're all done, slowly rocking and rolling your whole spine until you come to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Swing your legs through. Send yourself into a tabletop. And then just drop your hips and then drop your belly lower to the mat. Palms are underneath your chest, chins connected to the mat. Bring your legs together as if they're in one pant leg of a pair of pants. On your inhale, just using your back muscles, come up into a cobra and then bring your arms down long to your sides, palms down, thumbs out. Still using those back muscles, pressing into your hips to lift your chest up. Exhale, release your right chin to the mat. Good. Chin back to center. Take an inhale, lift your chest up, lift your arms up. Good. And now think about pressing into your hips, squeezing your glutes, lifting your legs up. Locust pose, gaze is right below you. Take a big inhale. Stay for your exhale, lift, lift, lift. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, release, left chin, cheek to mat. Bend your knees, windshield wiper out your legs to release that low back. Good. Legs go long, come back to center. Inhale up for locust. Or if floor bow is calling your name, bend your knees, reach around for your ankles. Take an inhale and then lift your heels up towards the ceiling. Glutes are squeezing. Low back still has some hella length in it. Gaze is below you. Space in your neck. Take a big inhale. Locust or floor bow. Exhale, release any grips. Find your favorite cheek. Relax here in the mat. Arms come out long to a T. So as if you're taking the shape of a capital T on your mat. Palms down. Take a big inhale. Bring your left palm underneath your left shoulder. Press to roll your left side body over your right. And slowly start to stretch into that right shoulder, right pec. Option to fully stack left body on top of right. Bend left knee. Place your left foot behind your right thigh. Good. Think about keeping your chest parallel to the opposite side of your mat as we're in this intense shoulder and pec stretch. Maybe you even play around with flipping your palm, maybe bending your elbow. Be mindful of your mobility and your range. Wherever you are, land there and take 3 big, juicy as fuck breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. With every exhale, think about releasing just a little bit more. Final inhale. As you exhale, slowly release that left side body back down to the mat. Arms come back out into that giant T. Chin rests on the mat. Take an inhale. Draw your right palm underneath your right shoulder. Press that right side body over your left. Stopping when you feel like you've reached enough. I like to just adjust to keep my chest parallel to that side of the mat. Fully stack that right side of your body on your left, bend your right knee, bring your right foot behind your left thigh. Gentle stretch in that front, left shoulder, left pec. Big 3 juicy inhales and exhales. Option to start softening your gaze, maybe even closing your eyes if it feels good. Good, final inhale. And then on that final exhale, just slowly release that right side of your body back down to the mat. On the inhale, palms under shoulders, press yourself up kind of like a little cobra. Then bring your elbows under your shoulders for Sphinx pose for just a moment here. Elbows under shoulders, palms press into the mat. Now think about laying down your right arm first. So take your right fingertips and connect them to your left elbow. And then left fingertips top or over your right. Left fingertips come to your right elbow. So now you're pretty much crisscrossed in front of you. And then slowly working your opposite hand towards the opposite side of the mat. Just start to crisscross them underneath you. Once you feel like you've reached the point of I can't walk my fingers out to the side anymore, bring your elbows more underneath you. Take a big inhale, find space in your neck. And then as you exhale, just simply release your chin onto your upper left arm. Or if you have a block, you can put that underneath your forehead on any setting. I don't really love this as much as I love just putting my chin into my arm. Take a breath here. Allowing gravity to do its job and press you down into the mat. On your next inhale, slowly start to bring those elbows and hands back towards their respective sides of the mat. Coming back into that Sphinx pose, elbows under shoulders, palms press into the mat. Take a big inhale. Drop your left fingers down this time, and then followed by your right. So your right arm is on top, your left arm is on bottom, or opposite of what you did the last time. And then just start walking them out, opposite sides. Very slowly, so you can listen to your body once you've reached your edge. Once you've found it, come forward just a little bit. Take an inhale, find space in your neck. Exhale, release your chin to your upper right arm or a block. Bring your awareness back into your body, back onto this mat. As we finish up our practice here, keep your mind off of the to-do list. Keep your mind off of where you're going next. Stay right here, taking all the freaking good nuggets out of these restorative stretches. Slowly start rocking side to side, bringing your elbows back to the respective sides of the mat. Good. Take a big inhale, look up. And then as you exhale, draw your chin to your chest and gaze towards your navel. Maybe even lifting your upper belly off the mat. Inhale, come back to Sphinx pose. And then just release. However you want to roll onto your back. I basically just say like, just roll over. But any way that you like to make it to your mat, I'm just going to keep my head at the top part. Once you're there, bend your knees, heels towards your glutes, and then really press your low back into the mat. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, press through your heels, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, bridge pose. Start to shimmy your shoulders underneath your chest to give yourself a little bit of a prop. Good. Fingers are reaching towards your heels. Maybe they're even grazing. Option here to interlace your fingers underneath you. And instead of going for your dominant thumb on top, go ahead and interlace your non-dominant thumb on top this time. Inhale, still lifting, staying with your exhales, staying lifted. Take another big inhale. Release any grip. As you exhale, slowly roll down from the top of the spine to the bottom. Option to take bridge pose again, or fuck with full wheel here today. If you want to mess with full wheel, bring your palms next to your ears, fingers pointing towards your shoulders. Just like in bridge pose, take a big inhale. And then exhale, press through your heels and through your palms, lifting yourself up, squeezing your glutes like a hell, lifting those hips up towards the ceiling, water in your elbows. Take a big lift. Bridge and wheel, exhale, shoulders, upper back, lower back, and tailbone. Good. Bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Exhale, release your left leg long down the mat. Right knee stays tucked. Inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee over to the left side of the mat. Supine twist. Really stack that right hip on top of the left. Shoulders stay connected to the mat. Arms can come out to a T. Gaze can go long down your right arm. Take another inhale. Take another exhale. One more big inhale. And open mouth exhale. On your next inhale, draw that right knee back to the right side. Good. Bring both of those knees back into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. As you exhale, right leg long, left knee stays tucked. Take a big inhale, squeeze left knee up. As you exhale, left knee to the right side of the mat. Stack right hip underneath left. Shoulders in the mat, arms at a T. Inhale. Option to bring that gaze long down your left arm. Big inhale. Big exhale. Letting go of any constriction in the back of that throat. One final inhale. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, bring that left knee back to the left side of the mat. Squeeze your knees. Quick, happy baby. Reach to the inside or outside arches of your feet. Relax back. Thighs are pulled down, kicking up into hands as you pull down into your feet. Really press that low back into the mat, making your spine extra long. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, pull down to those feet and kick up into those hands. Inhale. Release. Exhale. Bring yourself up into one final ball. Squeezing your knees into your chest into your knees. Squeeze your hands into fists, squeeze your toes into fists, squeeze your eyes closed, squeeze every muscle you can, press the tongue into the roof of your mouth. Take another big inhale. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to release all that tensing, all that holding, and find your final Shavasana. A couple options. Classic Shavasana where your legs are long, arms are long, and you're just allowing all your muscles to relax. If this doesn't feel great on your low back and there's too much space there, simply bend your knees, heel toe your feet to the outside edges of your mat, and allow gravity to knock your knees into center, and they can stay up all on their own. Find that final Shavasana. If you have props, definitely prop up. And just start to settle into your final posture of class. Shavasana, this laying on the ground, is an actual posture. You are rebounding from your practice. You're allowing your body to rest and not sleep. So you can start the process of healing your body from the inside out. Starting to heal those torn muscles, heal your lungs, heal everything starts now. I'm going to let you rest for a couple minutes here, about 3 to 5. I will let you know when that is over in 3 to 5 minutes. Just give yourself a couple moments in complete stillness. Allowing your eyes to shut or your gaze to soften. Breath is natural and spontaneous. Yogis, if you want to stay in this glorious Shavasana, please stay here as I cue you out of class. Don't feel like you have to move before you're ready. If you are ready to get on with your day, start wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers. Allow your chin to rock from one shoulder over to the other. And just start to invite some movements as if you're just waking up. Maybe long body stretch, reaching arms up overhead. Big inhale, big exhale. Pick your favorite side. Roll over into fetal position. Knees pull into chest, bicep underneath your ear. Whatever makes you feel comfortable here. And take a breath here. This is your in-between, stepping out of your physical asana practice and into the real world, bringing your yoga with you. If you're in Shavasana or if you're in fetal position and you don't want to move yet, please stay here until you feel ready. If you are ready to move on with a heavy gaze or closed eyes, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Taking your time, moving mindfully and gently. Whether in Shavasana, in your fetal position, or seated on your mat, take a big inhale and a big open mouth exhale. If you're seated, draw your hands to center, press your palms into one another, and press your thumbs into your sternum. Take another inhale, straighten your spine, crown of your head reaches, tailbone draws to the center of the earth. And then as you exhale, just a gentle bow forward. Here we are honoring our practice and our effort here and knowing that we are a fucking delight. Thank you, yogis. Namaste. If you have any questions whatsoever, always feel free to reach out and ask me. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on your mat for another class. And then all of the classes are on my webpage if you want to go to access them. All right, yogis, drink lots of water. You are a fucking delight, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.